Is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 the best Call of Duty? Well, I don't know yet. When the full game's not out yet, we've only played 2 weekends of the private beta. Welcome back, guys. This is your boy Phil, Determined Gaming for Grandpa. Welcome back to a brand new video. Make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 4 content. Please do drop a like on the video if you do enjoy it. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Did you play Black Ops 4, the private beta? Did you enjoy it? Did you play it? What did you play it on? What platform? Was it on PS4? Was it on Xbox One? Was it PC? Let us know down in the comments below. I personally just stuck with playing on PS4. Now, I do have Xbox One as well, but I did only do the private beta on PS4. I just wanted to focus on one console this year as opposed to trying to rank up on both consoles. It has been, let me tell you, in the past, it has been a little difficult to keep up with both consoles, considering if you're trying to rank up, hit Master Prestige or anything like that, because I have also been grinding a lot of Call of Duty World War II. Finally hit Master Prestige. I think I'm about to hit level 100 Master Prestige. So first time I've ever fully prestige in a Call of Duty game, and then the hype of Black Ops 4 beta came around, so then I kind of sidelined playing any Call of Duty World War II to focus strictly on Black Ops 4. Now, I know there's not been a lot of content on the channel. I've been going through a lot of different things in my personal life. Recently relocated again from Atlanta, Georgia, back to my home, my roots, in Springfield, Illinois. So I'm kind of getting dialed back in, trying to get, the tail end here, 2018, back on track, and then we should be fresh moving forward in 2019. So let's talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Let's talk about the timing, for example, of the game coming out in October this year, October 12th, versus the normal November launch date. I do feel there's going to be an advantage there. The only reason I say that is the game's going to come out a month early as opposed to everyone kind of waiting in November, possibly waiting for the holiday season to come around to obtain the game, or, maybe get it as a gift or something. It's always fun to get a game, on holidays or things like that. Christmas, if you celebrate it, or, whatever holidays, or just getting the game in general. So I'm a fan of the October release. It does give us a little bit more playtime on the title. Before whatever the Call of Duty may be for 2019, So being this is a Treyarch release, we're going to have a Sledgehammer release next year. So we're not sure what the next Call of Duty will bring. But like I said, the focus is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 the best Call of Duty to date? I don't know yet. I want to play the full game, like I said. I want to check out this Blackout mode, which is Call of Duty's take on Battle Royale. With the hype of Fortnite and Battle Royale there. Seems to be a common theme now with games are going to integrate some form of Battle Royale mode. So, like I said, make sure to subscribe on the channel because as soon as we're able to play Blackout, which will be in September, that is the Call of Duty's version of Battle Royale, which will be Blackout in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Make sure to subscribe, like I said, and turn on notifications. That way, when we do upload Blackout videos, you'll be the first to see Battle Royale coming from our perspective over here. So, now, one thing I was a little bit concerned about with Black Ops 4 was going to be the movement. I did somewhat enjoy Black Ops 3. I don't want to lie. I'm not paid to make this video or anything like that. This is just me being honest with you. A diehard, when I say diehard, I mean not diehard gamer per se, but diehard Call of Duty gamer. I've owned every title of Call of Duty since the very first World at War. That was my first Call of Duty title, waited in line with friends. It was when I actually got a console so I could connect, and play with friends on multiplayer on Xbox 360, because back then on Xbox, they were the first to get the DLC map packs. So that was primarily the reason why I went with the Xbox. And then, as we can all tell, years later, that shifted, more or less to PlayStation. They do present, Call of Duty World League. We've got COD Champs coming up, which is the last tournament of the season. So a lot of things happening there with Call of Duty. But I was concerned with, like the movement, Black Ops 3 versus Black Ops 4. I feel that Call of Duty World War II hit at a great time, World War II, because of that boots on the ground. I feel like the community was really jonesing for boots on the ground. And being that I've only played Call of Duty World War II all this year, and then to jump in and play Black Ops 4 Private Beta, I had quickly forgot and then quickly remembered, that movement style, that Treyarch gaming style, And there's a lot of similarities here with Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. For example, the specialists, those you will see the same from Black Ops 3 and in Black Ops 4. So I felt like, well, maybe they could have, I get it's kind of a continuation, but I felt maybe we could have completely new specialists or something that wasn't even a specialist at all. So there was a survey that went out for those that played the beta where you could just provide information to Call of Duty. And I actually completed the survey shortly before recording this video, and this is gameplay you're seeing already. I'm just recording a voiceover, so if you didn't know that already, because the beta's over. But I completed the survey, and I was very honest. I felt that the specialists, I felt like either a couple of them could have been reused, not maybe so many of them, and I felt like we could have had new ones or something completely different than a specialist. But I get it, and that's just how it's going to be, so I'm going to get used to it. Now, the movement, I do enjoy the sliding. It has saved me a few times in gun battle. But there's, no wall running, no big jumping. They've actually reduced the height of the jump in the beta, so I'm not sure the height of the jump during the full game, but we'll see that as it comes out. So I did enjoy that. I did enjoy there was none of this freak running around on walls and jumping. Although that is fun and it is a dynamic within the gameplay, especially within gun battles, I don't know, it just doesn't make the experience to me feel like true. So that's why I said when Boots on the Ground came with World War II, I think it came at a great time. And obviously things are going to change. The game's got to adapt. It's going to change year to year. They got to make changes and adjustments. So I was a fan of that. So I do like it feels a little faster in and I did note this on the survey. Well, it does feel faster within the gameplay. I feel like I'm running just a little bit quicker. The pace is a little bit quicker than World War II, which I enjoy. I did love, and I still love playing World War II. In fact, I realized after playing the beta and jumping back on a game of World War II, I realized how a little bit slower it was, which let me know the pace of Black Ops 4 was a little bit quicker. So I'm definitely a fan of that in the multiplayer. I stuck primarily to playing hardpoint domination because those are my preferred game types. Team deathmatch as well. Your experience with the beta might have been different. If you were playing other game types, there was the heist game type mode where you basically compete, for to win the cash and then use the cash to kind of advance your player, round by round. So I didn't get into that. It was something I wanted to. I just felt like, wow, it's a different game mode that I wanted to try, but was just really kind of gung-ho on ranking up in the multiplayer because they had teased us with if you could get to level 40, you would gain a permanent unlock token for the full game when it released. So I felt like, okay, if I can get to level 40 in the beta, which is cool, they'll give me something permanently to unlock when the game comes out. So I feel like there's a slight advantage there. And then the only way you were able to play the beta was a private beta. So if it was a pre-order. Now, I didn't pre-order the game. Luckily, I had a friend who did pre-order and slid me the code. So shout out to you, my friend Gaming for Veterans, who hooked us up there with the code so that we could drop this video for you and, well, play other games. So weapons. Let's talk about some weapons here in Black Ops 4. Some of them you've seen before in Black Ops 3. Just really enjoyed I don't know, it just felt like the gun sounds in World War II were I felt authentic. And in this one, they feel very futuristic. But I feel like, I've been using mainly assault rifles in the beta. I just feel like they're precision. I don't know if they're necessarily overpowered, but they do hit well and they're very accurate. So I did enjoy that. Did enjoy the score streaks also. Some familiar ones we've seen, especially the RC car was kind of one of my favorite score streaks. You do get quite a bit of time, I've noticed, with the RC car, the RCXD, before you actually deploy your score streak, or blow it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. I did enjoy the multiplayer experience. It was for the most part lag-free. Now, granted, that was in the beta state. What I did not enjoy was the time between matches was still pretty lengthy. I'm kind of in the action. When you're in a game and you're kind of got that hype, you're ready to get back into another game. So kind of that minute and a half, I felt it could have been sped up, but that could have been for the beta so that they could use that time to collect data and things like that. Because for the beta, they're just collecting a ton of data to try to tweak and improve the game. So you can see that little RCXD right there. It's my favorite. And they did up and give us a double XP during weekend 2, which did help those rank up. So I noticed it was a little slow to rank up compared to like World War II, as well as the guns. I seemed to have to play quite a bit of matches before I was starting to really gain attachments to the weapon. So I felt the combat was there. And the other huge thing, which at first I was like, whoa, this is something new. In previous titles, we've always kind of auto-generated health. If you took some bullet damage, you could kind of duck out behind a corner, and you wait there kind of a few seconds, and you would automatically regenerate health. Now, well, on PlayStation, it's L1. Now you actually have a physical button. There's a physical action required to begin that health regeneration phase. And I feel like that adds a completely different dynamic to the gameplay because you can be almost dead taking cover, and then it kind of promotes you taking cover and getting into a more like tactical position within the gameplay. So you take some bullet damage instead of just kind of sitting there and then you auto regenerate. You have to do an action, so it kind of forces a decision. Do you continue shooting with low health and get those last few rounds and reload, or do you just go ahead and take cover and then click your auto regenerate health and then start regenerating? So, and if you use it and then take bullet damage right away, you got to wait a few seconds before you can use it again. So I feel, like I said, it offers kind of a tactical approach to the gameplay. So I'm pretty stoked about that. All in all, I was pretty happy with the beta. Granted, we only got to play it 3 days during one weekend and 3 days during another. We'll get to experience the blackout mode in September, so a few more weeks, 2 or 3, hopefully, we'll be able to see that blackout mode. And then it's crazy. Less than 2 months away. October 12th, the full game will be out. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see more content on Black Ops 4, but I'm pretty happy so far. I'm not paid, I'm not a pro, I'm not a big streamer. I'm just a regular, everyday gamer like yourself. So take this video for what it's worth. It's all a subjective opinion here, but I feel it's good. It's probably going to grow on me once the game comes out. I'm still very much into Call of Duty World War II, but I like some of the little tweaks within Black Ops 4. I do enjoy some of the maps, especially that Hacienda map. It kind of had that kind of El Chapo kind of drug lord theme to it. So pretty interested for the full game to come out. Is it something you guys will be picking up? Are you going to be playing Black Ops 4? What platform? Let me know down in the comments below. Is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 the best Call of Duty to date? Let me know, and I guess we'll follow up more on this video when we can get the full game in our hands, but not a bad gameplay there. We went 28 and 10, and that assault rifle is an absolute laser. But guys, it's your boy Phil Determined, Gaming for Grandpa. Please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.